9 centuries, 8 decades, 7 years, 6 months, 5 weeks, 4 days, 3 hours, 2 minutes, and 1 second later.
Apparently, 9 cakes later, happy 48th anniversary, 15 months later.
A couple of hours later.
9 adorable hours later, you line up the idea. Several minutes later.
Approximately 19 weeks later. Later that tonight. 7 very boring hours later. 3 hours later. Many winners later. A few hours later.
A few years later.
17 decades and 17 weekends later.
25 tic-tacs later. 11 years later. 73 wapus later. 4 days later. 5 weeks later. After Yaroslav privacy policy. My character password its key open pinky. 3 centuries later, after Yaroslav wakes his brother is subway metro and driving sleeping snoring noise. 36 seasons later, many attempts to fix the microscope later, many attempts to fix the microwave later. 13 minutes later. Many unbelievable inches, moments, minutes, hours later, while after Japantopia later. Meanwhile, at shopping class of buying Pepsi $26 drink, many moments later, a few adorable inches later. So 262,655,102,115,115,324,222 explosions later. Then the old narrator scrolling down to from running start set up computer windows, let iron new one. A little longer, that a few legs later, several seconds later, a few plastics later, sometime later, 89 books, 40 scrolls, 62 bits for 56 millis later, happy 6th anniversary, 60 billion fireworks later, that the old narrator, kill window, and pink mom angry hire a new one, 1 minute 30 seconds, 7 later, 20 sleepless hours later, many recording green screen live wallpapers later, a little seconds later, 900,000 years, and 900,000 hours later, many Yaroslav painful paint hours later, 3 operations later, many operations later.
So much operation that the old narrator to be leaving now, making hospital his acclaim hire a new one.
4 to 6 months later, after Yaroslav and Pinky let's eat as Pinky mom give we are spaghetti and food many spaghetti, and then plays ride a bikes rounds in the fiery 7 and a quarter spaces later.